Well, this is the day after a stampede on an overbridge in a suburban railway station in India's financial capital, Mumbai, killed 22 people. The government has ordered a safety review of such overbridges following massive outrage. Here's what happened on Friday.
It was business as usual at Mumbai's Elphinstone road railway station Friday morning. As hordes of Mumbaikars were moving in and out of the railway station, heavy morning rain prompted a huge crowd to take shelter on the narrow overbridge connecting Elphinstone with Parel railway station. Eyewitnesses said 4 trains arrived almost simultaneously, leading to a sea of humanity descending on the station, many of them choosing to use the foot overbridge. Around 10:30 a.m., the stampede happened when many passengers surged to catch their trains. What triggered the deadly chaos is under investigation. But preliminary theories suggest that it was either caused by some commuters slipping on the staircase or by the panic unleashed by a loud sound from a short circuit near the overbridge.
The best part is the police came at the right time, and the Mumbai people helped actually to take the patients and put him into any car, any vehicle they get. They stop all because this is a very crowded road. So there are very few cars can able to come in here. So in the taxis, even in the car, even in the police cars and in the ambulance, we put everybody into them and try to take them to the hospital as soon as possible.
बारिश रुकने के कारण सब जन ये ब्रिज पे रुक गए थे, तो इतना भीड़ हो गया ना, एक को ऐसा हुआ ना घुटना सी हो गई, तो खुद को बचाने के लिए उसका पैर स्लिप हो गया, तो आजू बाजू उसको पकड़ने गए, तो उसके कारण सब जन नीचे गिर गए ना, लाइन से गिर गए, तो खुद को जान बचाने को आड़ा टेढ़ा भाग रहा है ऐसा.
Local residents and frequent users of this railway station said that the overbridge was old, narrow, and not equipped to handle huge crowds. The government response was typical and laden with cliches. Newly appointed Railways Minister Piyush Goyal ordered a quote-unquote high-level probe. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis promised quote-unquote strict action against those guilty of negligence. The Railways Ministry also announced a Rs 5 lakh compensation for the next of kin of those killed.
मैंने high-level inquiry चीफ सेफ्टी ऑफिसर वेस्टर्न रेलवे से ऑलरेडी ऑर्डर कर दी है, जो उस पूरे कारणों में जाएगी और जगह का भी इंस्पेक्शन करके हमें जल्द से जल्द बताएगी कि इसके क्या कारण थे.
At a time when Indian Railways is going ahead with projects like the multi-million-dollar bullet train to boost connectivity, it could do well by beginning to upgrade infrastructure and boost safety standards instead. Bureau Report, WION.
The stampede highlights criminal neglect of old British structures by all Indian authorities throughout the 70 years since independence. Here's a detailed report.
Elphinstone railway station in Mumbai, where the tragedy happened, was very much on the radar of the authorities. To complete the long overdue platform being constructed? No. To build a Pakka road for the convenience of customers between the station and the high-rises that have made Lower Parel the preferred location for hundreds of companies since 1990? Far from it. To conduct a long-pending scientific survey of the exponential increase in users of the station since it was first built in the early 1900s perhaps? Never. Politicians had indeed looked at Elphinstone station just a week before the tragedy, but it was to indulge in their favourite fatuous hobby, to replace its British name with an Indian one, Prabha Devi, undoubtedly as an expression of just how much they care for their country and its citizens. The criminal negligence is not restricted to railway stations alone. Last year, the Road Transport Ministry said it had completed an audit of 160,000 bridges and found that 100 needed quote-unquote immediate attention since they could collapse any time. Just a year earlier, 2 buses and several cars were swept away by a river in full spate when a British-era bridge collapsed. The minister assured Parliament that steps were being taken to avert accidents in future. The latest tragedy was waiting to happen. Officials of various public works departments have repeatedly highlighted communiques received from none other than the British government itself, warning that bridges, railway lines and stations like Elphinstone in India were at the end of their lifespan and needed to be either closed or demolished. Many have simply crumbled of neglect and others broken down. But the replacement structures built in modern times have been flimsy, since corrupt officials routinely ensure that the bulk of money sanctioned lines their own pockets and substandard contaminated construction material is bought with artificially inflated bills. Here's what has happened to many of modern-day India's grand constructions. In August 2015, 2 trains plunged into a river in Madhya Pradesh. There was no maintenance of the tracks on the bridge. 34 people lost their lives. In March 2013, a Kolkata flyover collapsed. 3 were severely injured. In July 2009, a Delhi bridge under construction collapsed. 3 killed. In September 2007, a flyover collapsed in the city of Hyderabad. 15 persons lost their lives. The fault lies not in our stars but in our politicians, irrespective of which party. Investment in infrastructure is the new buzzword. Operations are not. Capital creation is the mantra. Maintenance is not. New assets are eagerly sought. The old are doomed to negligence. After today's tragedy, there will be token lip service and various politicians will descend upon Elphinstone station in droves and in the full glare of television cameras. They will register their quote-unquote heartfelt sorrow and glide away in their limos. In the homes of those who lost their loved ones, there will be rage and sorrow. And with all other incidents, this will soon be history till the next tragedy strikes. Padma Rao, WION.